Hello, my good friends. Welcome back to One Credit Classics. My name is Ben Cartledge, and I have got a serious addiction problem with Ghouls N Ghosts. You probably already knew that, right? Before we start with this, episode 106, the premiere of our 7th season, it is time. Oh, there's quite a bit of housekeeping. It's time to thank some of you, the great people who've supported this endeavour on Patreon. So thank you very much to the following truly great people. Here we go. It's a big list, this is. Justin Timbuk Gamer, Chris Lewis, Prince Watercrest, Brad Wharton, Striker Caden, JT Harkey, Kelvin Cusack, Simon Nelson, Michael Croker, Alex Cassidy, Aaron Chatfield, Talentscave, James Capper, no way I'm doing these in one breath now, Stephen Griffiths, Mike Gammon, Chris Dabnor, Dave McNamara, Robert Farley, Nicholas O'Neill, and my boy Callum Standard. Who else? Thank you, good people, so much. And obviously the rest of Patreon faithful, which is now over 40, which is mad. You can join Patreon for as little as $2 a month, which is $1.50. You get a bonus video every week, free stuff in the post, entered into exclusive competitions. There's a tier system on the Patreon page, so you can give as much as you want to get cool rewards. Check out the link below. This season's multi-part long play, which starts on Saturday. Oh my God, Super Mario Kart. Some of you might have already known that. You've seen the adverts that we're putting up. So how it works is I've got an 11-part special on Super Mario Kart. Each week it's going to be a different cup. So there's obviously 3 at 50cc, and then there's 4 at 100 and 150. Those videos will go out on Patreon on Saturdays, and then we'll go out on a 5-week delay like normal on Mondays for general viewing. So everybody will get a chance to watch them eventually. But if you like what we do and you want to chip in a little bit, then there's a bit of extra content for you there. And obviously we've had quite a few competitions over the summer, which has been dead good. Few people asking about, or there was last season, I haven't had them in ages, but I might as well go with this. If you want to just chip in just a bit of money rather than giving on Patreon, there's a paypal.me link at the bottom, paypal.me/One Credit Classics. Chuck me some cash if you'd like. All proceeds go towards my new PC, and I'm going to buy that when this season ends, which is 15 weeks time. We're doing another 15-week season, which is cool. So yeah, here's the thing, right? I've got enough money for the one that I was going to buy, but it's like anything with PCs, isn't it? Like, well, probably get one with, do you know what I mean? Probably get one with 16 gig of RAM. It's like pointless, but the best, do you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like that video of, or that image of, I put up the other day of Bill Gates playing table tennis with like a table tennis bat that's the size of like a Ferrari Testarossa. It's like buying, do you know what I mean? Buying a 1,500 quid gaming PC and then using it to play Minder, but still. I mean, what are you going to do, right? So that is Patreon and all the other lovely good stuff. So thank you very much. There's the Amazon affiliate scheme. The link in the description box. If you shop on Amazon, use that link when you do, and we'll get a percentage every time you buy something. It won't cost you anything extra. So save that link and get shopping. The deal with that is don't buy anything first. Like just click on that link, save it in your browser, and then whenever you go on Amazon, just do shopping as normal. Don't cost you anything, and we get a bit of cash. What I've been doing with that is I get a voucher after it has to go over 20 quid, and I get like a small percentage every thingy. So when it does, what I've been doing is just buying competition prizes, because it's just a nice way of giving back. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with that. And one final thing, this is dead exciting, that is new for this season. I've got you good people a affiliate discount code for an amazing new site, right? The site itself is lostarcade.co.uk, and it's my new favourite site. It's probably yours now. Your new favourite site for all things t-shirts, apparel, and gifts for fans of classic movies, TV shows, and video games. And on the site, it says every design is a love letter to the imaginary worlds we all cherish. I mean, it kind of touched me a bit. That did. I'm so happy with this kind of little kind of partnership, and it's just so cool. So if you want to use the code OneCredit10, that's in the description box. It is all in letters, OneCredit, and then 10. At the checkout, or there's a link in the description box that will automatically put you that thingy on. But if you like the feeling of putting a code in, like you've put some kind of, do you know what I mean, like your Matthew Broderick and War Games, you can do that as well, and you'll get 10% off at the checkout, which is fantastic. I'm super excited for this venture, so I'd implore you to check the stuff out, as it's incredible, and it's just a perfect fit for everything we're trying to do here. There's loads of stuff like t-shirts that are inspired by kind of like contemporary old cool things like Stranger Things, and then the stuff like that's inspired by like Cobra Kai and Tron, and just so much cool stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like it's such a sick site. So I'm really kind of happy with that. So yeah, there's a link in the description box. Check that out, and and go shopping and get your discount. All right. Wow, nearly 5 minutes. Craziness, absolute craziness. Housekeeping over, my friends. Oh, let's do this, shall we? So, Ghouls N Ghosts is such a massive part of this channel and everything to do with this channel, right? And in the description box below, there's a link to the Kane and Rinse podcast that I did talking about this very game. Back at episode 62, I managed to get a no-death clear on the arcade version of Ghouls N Ghosts. The USA ROM, largely considered the easiest, but still so hard. And it took me forever. It took me like 400 takes and months and months and months of practicing and getting my game down. And then I've done a couple of other clears on it. Do you know what I mean? I've done a weapon roulette clear, and then I managed to get a no-death clear on the world version of the ROM. So easiest to hardest, it goes USA, then world, then the Japanese version, which is Daimakaimura. And so I was getting better and better clears, and I thought, I'm going to play a bit of Daimakaimura. And so I did. Before I did that, I did the world version, but I did it on hardest difficulty, and I got a 1 credit, and I was like, interesting. So I started playing Daimakaimura, but it was just so difficult, and I was banging my head a little bit. So I was like, I'll probably take a bit of a break, but I'll probably do something else. And then what happened was I went to Arcade Club and met up with Jay and Leon from Kane and Rinse podcast, shout outs, and they had a Ghosts and Goblins machine, and I started playing that, and just, I don't know, like, it was a Ghosts and Goblins like board, but in a Ghouls and Ghosts machine, and just the magic of playing that. And I don't know, when I got home, I was like, all I wanted to do was play Ghouls and Ghosts. Driving home from like Bury, I was just like, all I want to do is get a cup of tea and play Ghouls and Ghosts. And I started it, and so I started playing Daimakaimura, and I got a 1 credit on hardest difficulty, and it just didn't register. Like, I just didn't get that feeling, and I thought to myself, like, well, what's left? And then I thought I could no death it, but then no death it on a regular difficulty setting seems like a backward step somehow. So I thought, I'm gonna have to try and no death it on the hardest difficulty setting, and that's what the fruits of this amazing adventure that you see now in front of you. If you listen to that podcast, it'll tell you all about the history of this game, and I've talked about it loads. It's just Fujiwara's dark masterpiece of just unrelenting difficulty. But at this point, it's like, I don't see how much harder I could make this, short of trying to do it with a rubbish weapon. Like, it's the hardest version of the hardest ROM set done on a single life. Do you know what I mean? And like, I don't say these words lightly. I mean, I look at that clear of Golden Axe that we did when I did it on hardest difficulty without getting hit, and I think that's some of the best gaming I've ever played. And I look at these clears, these Ghouls and Ghosts clears, and the R-Type, the first R-Type clear. But I don't know, like, I'm not saying how's this season going to get better, because it's not all about every video. It brings something different, and it's not all about like every video's got to be this absolute ridiculous blockbuster. Half the fun is like stuff like this, and then shit we did last season, like Jeff Cape's Strongman. Do you know what I mean? A Minder. Everybody loves that stuff, right? But for me, like, in terms of a gaming achievement, it's gonna have to take something pretty fucking big to beat this, to be honest with you. I don't see how I can play much better than this. So yeah, what we are gonna do is the same thing we do every night. We're gonna try and rescue Prim Prim, which I have been rescuing her every night for the past, God almighty, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I just can't stop playing it. It's just so compulsive, such a magic little adventure. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and rescue Prim Prim on Daimakaimura, hardest difficulty on a single life. It's time, isn't it? Credits in. Right, enough of this. So, what I'm going to do, a few things. You'll notice straight away there's more enemies and they're a bit faster. You can see the spawn rate's a bit quicker. I don't have to get that chest, but the fact that it's spawned means that it's registered. So when I get this next one, it'll be the armoured. So I can move. Right, let's get this done, shall we? You'll notice, like, kind of subtle bits, really. Come on. Invincibility frames on that. Sick. You'll notice subtle bits in terms of there's more enemies in certain places. Certain things bosses take a few more hits. There's a lot of bits and pieces that just overall contribute to this. If you're doing a 1 credit clear, The differences with this, with Daimakaimura, irrespective of difficulty setting, is there's less thingy points. There's just one, respawn point per level. Whereas on the USA version, there's quite a few. There's like 3 or 4 on some levels. So that's why in a lot of respects it's considered a bit easier, because you can kind of claw your way through levels. If you're gonna, come on. Well, if you're gonna do the old thing without dying, then what does it matter, right? Hey! Come on. Right, the shielder. Big difference here is he takes a load more hits. Right, come on. I'm just gonna try and give him a bit of room. He'll fire if his head's horizontal, he'll fire 2 types of fireballs. He'll fire a low one and a high one. I mean, come on. Come on, I can catch this. Come on. Oh. Obligatory bit in this where I don't talk for a bit and boost the music when the big Village of Decay breakdown I love comes on. Come on. Shit. It's alright, it's alright. Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ, it was hard to stay quiet through that because there's so many stressful little bits. Right, the lance, one of the better weapons for dealing with this armor, because he'll do one or two things here. He'll either come towards me like that, in which case I'll just absolutely frazzle him, or he'll land on the floor, in which case I'll just frazzle him. It won't have the panache of that one I caught the other day on video. Like, I died in that clear, obviously, but like when I killed him with a sword, and I just jumped up and like cracked him a couple of times. I was well happy with that. Right, let's time this. So I need to try and edge this guy on, get a couple of shots. There we go. Now go, go, go. Come on. It all depends on... Where's this going to go? No, that's alright. Let's get a couple off. Nice, I'm happy with that. So not a bad pattern. Not a bad mic pattern. Right, where's he going? Well, same place he always goes. Right, but if I go here, he'll stop right in front of me. There you go. I'll get a few more in. There we are, solid. Now, this next level is one of the ones where you notice the difficulty, because the number of friggin' these that you get is stupid. So what I want to try and do is kill as many as possible and see if we can get a weapon spawn. Because what I want is not the firebomb, obviously. I want the axe. It's probably the only time you'll hear me say that on this. Fucking hell. People are there. There we go. Bang on. Right, if I can get that, even if I just keep it for a bit, right, it's worth it. Just because it just makes clearing all these things. It's got a good size hitbox, but also, like I say, it's the fact that it goes through them all, which is really, really good. Right. What we got here? I might struggle here. Beautiful. No, if I can get this though, I'm alright. Come on. Jesus, I might struggle here. But the other thing is a load more of these as well. No. This is doable, I think. Yeah, of course it is. I just need to make sure I get... There we go. Never worried. I mean, come on. God, I'm having neck sore. I have no idea why. I mean, that's unrelated. But like... Right, let's go. Don't want that. I need duck and jump here. See, same thing. I got a slow one going through there, so it generally doesn't spawn too much. Like, it's almost in your best interest, like, if you can see one of those flyers with a predictable pattern, to try and, like, let it go, if you can just get round it. Because you know you're not going to get an unpredictable spawn then. Right, Gasuto. You big friggin' idiot. He takes a lot more hits on this difficulty setting. Right, where's he going? Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Go down. Oh, piss off. Oh, no, no, no. I'm invincible here. Jesus Christ. I was sloppy. Not the end of the world, though. Right. Spawn that, and then we'll get the next one. This level, very different in terms of how many of these skeleton murderers you see spawning. But let's get up here, get the gold armor, and let's see if we can't. It's weapon there, right? I'll take that. It's not bad for this level at all, actually, this. What we got? The old Glay Lancer. Right, so spawn him. The magic for this is good, right? The only problem you've got is the fact that on this, not firing for a split second makes a massive difference because, like, there's so many more enemies. You've really got to be on the ball all the time here. Jesus, I don't like this. Come on. Oh, shit. There we go, we're alright. We're okay. And I'll fucking take that. Right, now we're talking. Come on. Don't worry, don't worry. There we go. Step forward, spawn the other two. The other problem as well is that the ones above are way more prone to kind of jump down. Right, let's make a run for this. Excuse me. Fucking hell, this is tense. Right, he's dead, don't worry about him. Although he seems to be following us down here. Right, just keep going. This isn't bad at all. Shit. No, we're right, we're right. Now, if we get down here pretty quick, we might be able to get... Yeah, we have as well. Got off before they've started firing, which is decent. Right, let's go. Get to the middle. Let's try to take this middle one. Nice. See, if you can get a couple of good shots like we have done there, we should be alright. Because what'll happen here is, you might get a few... I have to wait, but you might get a few maggot spawns. But, oh, shit! No, it's alright, it's alright. Jesus Christ, back from the dead like motherfucking Lazarus. Holy shit. I've got this. Jesus Christ almighty. You don't see that every day, do you? Tell me that wasn't legit. Right, I'm going to have a sip of tea just to celebrate. Jesus wept. Right, come on. Shit. I need to really execute on these Aramas. Come on. Try it, son. I'm built for this. He'll be dead soon. The danger that you might have is if he goes off the back of the thing, he can't land. So he might, do you know what I mean? He might do some strange patterns like that. Whereas now, there's a chance he'll land on the floor. There you go. That's the strangest one. That like just horizontal swoop. Come on. Come on. Nice. Right, where's this? Got the gold armor. Spawn that thing. Does he come around here? We can't get down there until he's gone. Nice. Shit. It's alright, let's get him gone. And let's get another one spawned. Come on then. There you go, that's the result. The second you get two of them, it just gets... You can just die a lot cheaper. He seems to be happy to play this game though, to be honest. Occasionally landing. Can still do with another... There you go. This will make the whole thing easier. Or should do. It's just more chance of you flying or something. Nice. Solid. Right. That's one of the trickier parts of the level, to be honest with you. Let's get this idiot. Come on. There you go. Just keep going, keep going. Right. Couple of ways of trying to get this big idiot down here. It all depends on where he is. It's playing a no death. I really want to minimize risk. So there comes a point where if he gets too far out, I should be able to just drop and then just thingy him. But I don't. It's a big risk. He's gone the other way. Right, we've got this. Solid. Just make sure you get him. Nice. Never worried there. Let's go get this dickhead. Come on. David Asteroth. Nice. Now, this is so much of the clear hinges on this. Where these fireballs go. Let's have a look. Nice. We've got a touch there. Come on. Come on. Solid. Right. Jesus Christ, that's decent. That's such a hard bit to do. The irony is, right, when you get the Psycho Cannon, if you've got the gold armor, that's so easy because you can just go to whichever one you want and just smash them all out of there because you can block the fireballs. Right. There you go. Fucking hell, that was close. Jesus Christ. Done. Right. Wait for him to go around, spawn, and then jump. And then he should come on a bit of a wider arc. You see, there you go. Should be able to get that one. And then the same with that one. Nice. Now this should be. There's still a few more of them, but I can duck by this ladder, and especially because I've got the thing to see, I can absolutely take him out. I'm probably best waiting. Because the risk with that is the fact that it could spawn a garbage weapon. All I need to do is hit the double here and see if I get a good pattern. I don't like a bad one, to be honest. I can get rid of him, though. Right, yeah. Might take another 2. Depends where he goes from here. I just want to try and lure him on, to be honest. It's not worth trying to get some shots in there. Because he's going to give me shots now, to be honest with you. Yeah. He's done here. Solid. What have you got to say to me, St. Michael? Oh. Okay. This seems like as good a spot as any to have some tea. Oh, Prin. Don't talk to me in Japanese, you blue-haired vixen. Predictably only makes you fitter. Jesus Christ. And we're back. So, I'm going to spawn this chest here, because what I want to do is get the Psycho Cannon as early as possible. So I can get the Psycho Cannon at the next hill, because I'm already in the gold armor, right? Because that makes this level a lot easier, makes the next level a lot easier. It makes some of 3, some of 4, and you can't do the last. Oh, extra life. Touch. Solid. So there's the Psycho Cannon, and now we've got that extra life as well. The thing with this, right, is patience. Because you can't play this second loop like you play the first loop. In terms of just, I mean, I was a bit dickhead there, to be honest, with a Cavalier that could have easily cost me. This bit I love, though. I love just going. That was so much fun, just jumping up there and just wrecking all them with that Psycho Cannon. It's so powerful. Obviously, you'll notice the gold armor Psycho Cannon. There isn't any magic to it, but it's quicker. It goes a bit further, and like, I'm not confirmed on this. I'm not 100%, but I find that maybe it's because the range is further, but it's so much easier to block projectiles with the gold version, the powered up version of the Psycho Cannon, than it is with the regular one. I mean, I've had it in spots where it hasn't blocked projectiles at all. I don't know if it's to do with range, I don't know if it's to do with frequency, I don't know. But the ability to block projectiles is massive with the Psycho Cannon. Oh, come on! Oh, fucking hell. Which, ironically, that entire spiel is just going to make the fucking shield a dead hard now. I wonder if I can spawn. That's just going to be legit. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, I need to be fucking slick here. I'm sick of this. Right. Yeah, see what I mean? So that's not blocking the... fucking hell. It's too close, that was. Right, we can do this. Just take... fucking hell. Just take your time. Because here's the thing, right? If I walk to the door and then turn back, it'll spawn a chest. Or just go to the door. I don't have to turn back, I don't have to open it, do I? But this bit, there'll be a chest down here and I should be able to get the golden armor. And then we should be alright from there. I ain't dying again. I ain't getting it again. Do you know what I mean? I'm sick of this, like, having Fucking, oh, what chest do I need? I don't want to get a chest, do you know what I mean? I just want to hit that fucking dreamy flow state like I did in that other clear, where I was just like fucking legit. It's just too much shit that can go wrong in a clear like this though. And it can go wrong really quickly. Anyhow, enough of me moaning. Right, we're gonna fucking do this now, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's do it. Fucking mental stamina. Right. Fuck, I love killing Aramas with this. It's just ridiculous. They just absolutely wilt. So if you go on YouTube and watch like if you're on YouTube and watch Julian Jackson, like the boxer, you look at his punching power for that weight, it was just ridiculous. And people would get hit by him and they just absolutely wilt, like they just wouldn't know like what had just happened. It's that kind of thing with this. It's not the end of the world though. And to be fair, the firing rate on this isn't too bad. Yeah, I'll kill this big fucking flame dog millionaire. Come on. See how many I got in then? That was legit, right? And I'll get a load in here. There you go. You see what I mean though about not moving from underneath? When he jumps over your head, like the fire falls straight down, so. Right. This is where shit can go awry really quickly. Just fucking focus. Oh, beautiful. Can you imagine? Fucking do this level with a sword, shall we? Daimakaimura, no death, hardest difficulty, fucking sword. Piss off. Absolute garbage. Oh, firebomb, even better. Oh no, it's probably a bit better. I don't know, they're both terrible, aren't they, really? Both so situational. Interesting. Probably makes sense for this bit. Just get a clone out quickly. Then we can... Oh, shit. I might as well have that then. Because here's the thing, I'm wrecked. Do you see what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Knife, I would have got it there. Absolutely melting these things with this power. Checking jaws. Come on. Fucking hell, my heart rate's going here. Anytime I get like a decent-ish clear on. God, my neck does feel like, my head does feel like it's been put on backwards, I swear. Jesus Christ. Come on. Fucking hell, that was closer than it needed to be. Right, if I could do this, I'm ducking here so that chest doesn't spawn because I don't want to accidentally hit it because the hitbox on this is quite wide initially. I want to get to Kasuto with this, because if I get to Kasuto with this, I'm going to fucking wipe him off the face of the earth. Teaching for it to me before. Yeah, you weren't figuring this, were you? Absolute gym bully. I've come back and trained a bit. Oh! Welted. Absolute quitter. Unbelievable. Fucking 5-hitter quitter. Still haven't been hit, have we? Do you know what I mean? We ain't gonna be either. I'm moving like fucking Floyd Mayweather. There's a reason that cat got to 50-0. Fucking don't stand and trade unnecessarily. Alright, come on. This is a tough bit. Come on. Nice. Come on. Absolutely plat. These things get absolutely wrecked by this. Now what I need is a bit of luck really. From one of the chests on the downward kind of descent bit, I need a yeah, get that. One of the chests on the, I need to get just a good weapon really. Dagger would be optimum, but lance, anything apart from the sword pretty much. And the axe, really. So start popping these chests and see what we end up with. Dagger would be optimum. But yeah, we'll see what we get. Right, come on, how do I... Oh, there it is. Oh, what a touch! Right. Let's focus this, shall we? Get down there quick before they stop firing eggs. Yep. get a clone and let's do this. You ain't getting me this time. Not at all. Not at all. I ain't getting it once. I ain't getting it again. Do you know what I mean? I'm done with getting it. Right, oh shit, that's close. It's alright. Fucking hell. Come on! Jesus Christ almighty. Got this. Come on, just spawn. Just spawn. Come on! Jesus Christ. Right. This time. I ain't dying again. I ain't dying again on this. Way too close. Way too close and way too many goes at this. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking take 76. Well, fucking 76 is the magic number this time. Just need this one. Come on, you fucking big red cretin. Oh, didn't rate that, did you? Nice. Right. There's a couple of ways of doing this. In terms of the psycho cannon and pulling these. But rather than thingy, I'm just gonna fucking trade it out with him. Because they'll get close enough to me to hurt him. There you go, he's done. And his mate is. Do you know what I mean? You step in the range of that power, son, you're getting absolutely folded. Fucking hell, that was close as well. Doesn't matter though, right? This ain't about close. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Right, depends where he's going. I don't want to risk this. That's a fucking... just walked him down with it. Come on. Come on, we got this. We 100% got this. See how much, like... And this, having the gold bit for this makes this bit so much easier. Because irrespective, see, do you know what I mean? I just completely blocked that fireball. Stand in the pocket with this guy, pretty much. All those fireballs getting dealt with. Every single last one of them. Right, what we got? Got the 2 Astros. 3 mini Gasutos, and then we got that shield head. And then Lord of Flies. That's all we got. Wait for him to go round. Yeah, don't want any part of that, does he? Go strolling round with your chin in the air, son. Close that eye up for you. Right. Fucking hell, my heart's racing here. Right, oh shit. That's alright. Jesus Christ, I looked out there. That could have been a fucking another weapon. Although I could have got another weapon from... This is going to be tight. It's alright. Right, just play this calm. Don't take any unnecessary risks. It's alright, it's alright. And get to the back here and I can just push him upwards. Oh, he's already going. Jesus Christ, you could take quite a lot of hits here. Oh, get back, keep going back, keep going back. Might be able to get a hit on him. Oh, he's already going up. This is done. This is absolutely done. Holy shit, this is the one. I've got gold as well, so fucking hell. I've got the most powerful thing in here. Just need to get my positioning right. I mean, come on, that's pixel perfect in it. And that. Sit down! Holy shit, we did it! I can't believe it. I really can't. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't. Oh, God. That's it. That's the feeling I was on about that I didn't get when I didn't do this properly. Fucking hell. I don't know. I don't know a lot of people who've done this, really. If you do, let me know. Link the videos because I love watching shit like this. I know the guy whose videos I first got inspired by, the Neo Quaxis guy. Oh, I know I always pronounce his name wrong. I know he's done it, and he did it on a speedrun as well, which is obscene. But he's like some kind of fucking savant. But I mean, savants aside, I don't see a fucking lot of people doing this. I really don't. Like, this is as good as I can play video games, I think. That fucking flow state at the end, though. Like, when did we last get hit? Like, level 2, right? Or was it level 1? I can't even remember. We didn't get it a lot, did we? No, because I got the gold armor on level 2, right? So second loop, we only got hit by that rogue vine that spawned when we jumped. Unfucking real. Fucking hell. I just, yeah. What is it with this game, right? I don't know. It doesn't feel like this is the end either. It doesn't feel like, well, what do I do now? I just start again and play it again. Like, I want to do it in an arcade, and I know that Arcade Club have got one that they've had fixed now because they had the board fixed. So I'm gonna go up this summer and try and I want to try and get 1 credit on the arcade. I just think that'd be cool, a cool thing to do. And I just want to keep playing this and keep getting better. I don't know, like irrespective if I never get a better clear than that, I still want to keep clearing it because it's fun. And it's like a sense of, I get a real sense of kind of achievement out of it. It feels like something that like, as stupid as it sounds, like playing this game has kind of made me realise that, I don't know, like if I put my mind to stuff, then there isn't that many limits, right? Like if you want to get good at doing something, then just do it a lot and just keep turning up, right? It's like what everybody says about so many things, but it's so true. Keep turning up, do you know what I mean? 76 takes that took. Imagine if you did 76 lessons of something you wanted to do. Imagine if you did 76 learn Spanish lessons, do you know what I mean? Or press-ups every day for 76 days, or you act clean for 76 days, or do you know what I mean? Any of that. Imagine if you did something positive for 76 times. You'd be a better person, right? And that's all it takes. Oh, Prim. That is decent in all fairness. But yeah, if this is your first 1 Credit Classics video, holy shit! Like I might never top this. But this is what we're about, right? Like strange motivational speaking, 80s references, and mad clears on old computer games. So yeah, let me just bob the old initials in. Shout outs once again for my parents for giving me a name that really nicely abbreviates to 3 letters, as was important back in the those arcade days. And then back to the title screen, and I'll just show you if I can find the where's that? Oh, there it is. So you see the dip switches there. It is set to hardest. Obviously, it goes 8 hardest to 1, which is easiest. And so we had it on hardest for that clear. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! What a way to start again, right? And it only gets crazier from here. On Saturday, we start with the Mario Kart videos. There's fucking 11 of them, and I've got so many more videos recorded. And oh, it's just gonna be glorious. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy that you spent Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I'm so happy that you spent however many minutes this video is of your time watching 1 Credit Classics. Because without you, it's just me playing video games, ranting like an idiot. Do you know what I mean? All your comments, all your stuff on Twitter, everything on Patreon, like just everything makes this kind of what it is, really. Do you know what I mean? Everything that I want 1 Credit Classics to be involves you people. And because you're so amazing and so proactive, it's loads bigger than I ever thought possible. But shout outs to everybody who's watched this. Shout outs to everyone on Patreon, everyone on Twitter. If anybody knows, right? Anybody like, we should get this out. Right? What I want to do, right, is to get this out to Fujiwara. Obviously, Agiza's got to see this, right? Agiza's got to see the fact that he made the most, like, this game that he said was like super difficult, and I just absolutely wrecked it. I'd love him to send me a hat. Do you know what I mean? Or a Red Armor t-shirt. Shoutouts, by the way, if you check out on Fangamer, I buy his stuff off there every now and again. They've got some, should have some Ghouls N Ghosts stuff. I read somewhere. I haven't seen the thingy, but what else was I going to say? God, my head's gone completely blank. That whole experience is just fucking, it's unreal, isn't it? But yeah, shout outs to everybody. Oh yeah, shout outs to I look at you look at the number of subscribers we got now. We're like what, 1,500 and something, like whatever it's at, which is so cool for a channel of this size. But like last season, or the season, it might have been the season before actually, yeah, the very talented feline Octavius Kitten put me in like a playlist video that she did, and it was like, oh, top YouTubers under 1,000 views, and then it broke all kind of channel records, and I ended up getting like 160 extra subscribers in like a day, which when you consider that that's like an extra 20%, which is absolutely nuts. So thanks very much. I hope you really enjoyed this one, and it wasn't too stressful for you while you were doing university work or whatever it is that you're whatever piece of Gubbins technology that your rats were trying to eat. But yeah, that's this is what we do, my friends. This is One Credit Classics. There'll be a video out on Saturday. For you glorious Patreon folk, there'll be some competitions. There'll be quite a few competitions this season. I've got a lot of stuff from different platforms, which is cool. Got some stuff that's not one credit clears, so we've got some long plays kind of thrown in there. So obviously, I mean, for the past 6 seasons, it's been exclusively one credit clears. This season, we're going to do a mixture of one credit clears and long plays on the Wednesday videos, just because there's more videos I want to do, and like there's stuff that I'm never going to be good enough to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, without being defeatist about it, I've done a game like this. This has taken years to get this good at Ghouls N Ghosts, and I haven't got years to get good at 15 games a year, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, we'll have a. There's a load of good videos kind of coming up. Check all the links in the description box below. Don't forget to check out Lost Arcade. Honestly, buy some t-shirts and mugs and hats and stuff, because it's like, well, why wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking sick. That Stranger Things shirt with like the scoop, the ice cream. It's a Scoops Ahoy, the ice cream parlor like logo on it. That's fucking legit. So legit. But yeah, like I say, all the stuff's in the description box for that fine endeavor, and it's really high quality as well, which is the most important part of it. All right. Take very good care of yourselves. Have a lovely Wednesday, and I'll see you good Patreon folk on Saturday. And I'll see everybody else this time next week for another episode of One Credit Classics. Take care.